Hey, this is MacCam89. Welcome to the channel. And today we have a mystery unboxing for you. It is the lovely Loved Again Media. Actually got this box last week, but just been kind of busy. So finally getting to it now. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that this is my favorite subscription box. They're usually pretty good every month. And let's get right into it. All right. So the biggest disclaimer with Loved Again Media, as much as I love them, is they have no inventory system. So there's a good chance that you do get a lot of dupes with them. But the boxes that I've had haven't been too bad. Some of the dupes that I've gotten have actually been games that I wanted. So for instance, there was a box recently. I got a copy of Halo for the original Xbox, which I actually needed because I just did a LAN party and that went very well. So maybe I'll do a video and talk about that, and that came in handy because I need an extra copy. So the first game is a Nintendo DS, which is great because I do need DS games. I only have a few. And that is Brain Age for the Nintendo DS. Not a bad game. Very popular series. It's just a bunch of mini games to kind of test your brain and keep your memory sharp and things like that. Really not much to say about it. All right, the next game is also a Nintendo DS game, and that is Phineas and Ferb. I'm gonna be honest with you, probably not a game that I would play. Maybe I'll let the kids check it out. Maybe it's something that they would enjoy, but not something that I would enjoy. Does look like it is complete in box, and I didn't even check the other one, but I'm sure that it is. All right, and now it looks like we're getting into the whole loose disc things. So we got a couple here that I felt, and one is a PlayStation original, and that is Tigger's Honey Hunt. Another game that obviously I'm not going to play. Kids might check it out. I did get a Winnie the Pooh in my last box, I believe it was, and the kids weren't really interested in that. It was kind of too basic even for them. So we'll see. All right, the next one surprisingly is not a PlayStation original, but it is a Wii title, and that is Bigfoot Collision Course for the Wii. This is a game that I may actually check out with my son. He's in that phase where he likes monster trucks, so I'll at least check this out. I ended up finding a monster truck game drifting a few months back. Game was okay. I mean, I'm not really expecting much from them. All right, the next game seems to be, it looks like a Wii title, and that is Disney Pixar's Brave. And let's see if it's complete in box. It is not. It looks like it is just the disc. And again, another kids game, not a game that I will play. Maybe the kids would play. I'll be honest with you, they don't even know who this is, so I'm not sure that they would be that interested in it. But you never know. All right. The next one is also a Wii title, a little bit better. That is Star Wars The Clone Wars Lightsaber Duels. Now, I know I have a similar game, but I think it's different. I think it's just the Clone Wars, also for the Wii. This one is not complete in box. Looks like it is two-player. It looks like it's akin to more of a fighting style game. Something I would at least pop in just to see what it is, but nothing too exciting there, in my opinion. All right, the next one is also another Wii title. Looks like this is the box of Wii. Typically, I get at least PS3 or something, Xbox 360, but so far everything is Wii. And that is Madagascar Karts. Now, I do enjoy kart racers, so this is one that I will at least check out with the kids. I never really watched the movies or have any nostalgia for this IP, so it's not like it sways me one way or the other. But I would just check it out just because it is a kart racer. It is 4 players. So to me, I do enjoy kart racers, although nothing beats Mario Kart. But there are a couple of kart racers out there that are really good, like Crash Team Racing and the Sonic Racing series are really good. You never know, this might be a hidden gem. The thing about the Wii is there are a ton of hidden gems on the Wii, so it's always worth checking out a game that you might think that you like because you just never know. Um, all right, the next game is also another Wii title, and it is Mortimer Beckett and the Secrets of Spooky Manor. I've never heard of this. I'm assuming it's based on a movie. You can let me know in the comment section below if this is a good game or not. It does look like it is 4 players, so that's kind of interesting. Um, it looks like it could be maybe like a point and click type adventure game. It is complete in box. You know, worth at least checking out. You never know, it might be a good time. Um, so far, I'm gonna be honest with you, this box is extremely lackluster. Nothing in here that I would say that I really enjoy, which is very surprising for this box. I've never had a box like this. Again, another Wii title. Um, yeah, this is Zuzu Pets featuring the Wild Bunch. I bet they're very wild, and it is a 2-player game. Looking at the back, I can't really guess what type of game it is. Maybe a mix of platformer and type of deal. It is complete in box. Something the kids would be interested in. They like weird stuff like this. Not something that I'm interested in, though. All right. The next title is also a Wii title, and that is Dave Mirra BMX Challenge. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know that I am not a big fan of BMX style games. Skateboarding games, kind of the where I draw the line is Tony Hawk Pro Skater and more the original ones. This one is complete in box. Not to say that it's not a good game, it's just not my type of game. Um, so I'll be honest with you, it's not a game that I'm gonna pop into play. It's not something that I enjoy, and with the limited time that we have to game, and I want to spend what little time that I have on games that I actually know that I'm gonna enjoy, or at least may enjoy. And that's just not one of them. Um, the good thing is if you are looking for games on the cheap, I do have an eBay store that is Camara 2189, and all of these games, I can assure you that all of these games will at least end up on that store. So if you are looking to complete a collection, or if there is a game here that is more your taste, your style, you can pick them up nice and cheap. Lately, they've kind of been selling well below the price charting. I typically do auctions as opposed to buy it now. So, a lot of these games have been selling well below, which is not a big deal. I would rather these games go to somebody who's going to enjoy them or is looking for complete collections and just kind of needs some of these games on the cheap. So, at least the last game, I do have one final game. It is not a Wii title, it is a Nintendo GameCube title. And typically, Nintendo GameCube, no matter what it is, gets you a little bit more excited. Um, this is Nara 2, Clash of Ninja. And I'm pretty sure that people who are a fan of this anime and fighting games, this is probably a game that they would enjoy. It feels a little bit on the lighter side, so it is not complete in box. I'm not a huge fighting game fan. I kind of draw the line at games like Mortal Kombat and Injustice. which is basically a spin-off of Mortal Kombat. That's the type of fighting games that I enjoy. So if you give me Mortal Kombat, whatever system it is, I'll enjoy it. Um, I have seen a little bit of gameplay of this, and it's just not really my style. Doesn't mean that it's a bad game or anything like that. But if you need this for your collection, check out my eBay store. This will most likely be on there as well. I am not. I have very limited space, so I'm not looking for complete collections. At least not at this moment. So a lot of these games that I think that I'll never play, I typically will put them on the store because again, I want people to enjoy these games if that's something that's catered to their taste or if they're looking for complete sets. I'm not looking to hang on to games that I know that I won't play or my kids won't ever play or my wife and things like that. So that's everything. Lately, I've been getting more games than what I pay for. I get the 10 games a month pack. So let's see what I got. I got four. Yeah, typically I've been getting 11 games. They've been sending me 11, and that's exactly what I got. I'm going to be honest with you. This is probably the worst mystery box that I've gotten between the two services. I currently do Love to Get Media and Video Games Monthly, and I would honestly say this is my least favorite box that I've ever gotten. That being said, this is not a reflection of the Love to Get Media service because they've up until this point they've been my absolute favorite. Value has always been through the roof, well above what I paid for it. I've typically gotten a ton of great games, and I'm not tough to please. As long as I get at least the PS3 game, I'm usually pretty happy. Between the two boxes, or Xbox 360, I think I'm gonna have to adjust um, my selection. I think I'm gonna pull Wii off because I do notice that for Wii, there's just so much shovelware on that system, and that's what when you have Wii on any of these services, that's what they're kind of like. They're gonna have a ton of shovelware in their inventories, or that's what's gonna be easy to find for them. So I currently have Wii and kids games selected as part of my selections, and I think I'm gonna make that change where I'm gonna take Wii off, and Wii is going to be a console that I'm gonna buy specifically for. I'm gonna go on eBay and find those hidden gems and things like that. And I think I'm also gonna remove kids games. Um, because as much as I would like to see my kids play these games, the reality is most of the time they don't. They're playing the more modern stuff, um, and a lot of these games just haven't been, holding their attention. So I think I'm gonna make those two switches, and then you know, I think moving forward we won't get another box as disappointing as this. Again, not a reflection on the service. Typically, they're still, I would still consider them my favorite. If I had to pick a game from here, honestly, the only thing that I would really say that brain age, I think this actually would be pretty good for me. Probably need it. And maybe the kart racer would probably be a potential hidden gem, or at least something that's a little bit fun. But overall, I don't think there's anything that great in this box here. So if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. If you disagree, you can let me know. If there is a hidden gem in here that I'm just kind of being too harsh on, please also let me know. I do read every comment, and I do take in consideration what you say. I value your opinions and things of that nature. So yeah, let me know. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for those that have recently subscribed to the channel. Thank you for those that catch my live streams and things like that. I will be picking up those again shortly. I've been kind of on a hiatus for the live streams, but I will be starting that up again shortly. So thank you as always, and God bless and happy gaming.